When it comes to power, obviously the most important thing is that you're making contact in the center of the racket. A big part of it is going to be consistency. You want to make sure that your motion is fluid, and even though you're in different positions of the court, try to hit the ball the same every single time. The thing about the Zepp app, it allows you to see and analyze which of your shots are your strengths, which you can hit harder, and where it is that you need to work on. And then you can see through the measurements in power if you're hitting hard enough or if you're making progress over time. But then also you can correlate that with maybe today I didn't hit it as hard because also I wasn't hitting the center of the racket as much. So you can use that feedback and correlate them together to really see if you're making progress. The difference between hitting a 120-mile-an-hour serve and a 140, for me, the intensity is the same, the consistency is the same, but it's more what I'm trying to do with the ball. Was I trying to hit slice, which obviously I cannot hit as hard as I can hit my flat serve, or the kick, I cannot hit as hard as I can hit my flat serve, and that's where the speed changes. It doesn't change from the intensity, the power, and the consistency I strive for. The thing about the Zepp app, it allows you to see the storyline of your racket. When you use a 3D analysis, make sure to follow what your racket's doing. Make sure you're doing all the correct things when it comes to the variety of serve. Are you going laterally enough when you're hitting the slice serve? Are you coming up the back of the ball enough when you're trying to kick the serve? And then obviously you want to be hitting in the sweet spot for the consistency of the serve. And also you can see just by the racket, the balance of your body. If you're hitting always from the same toss and you're not really shifting yourself too much, because another important thing about the serve is that your opponent doesn't really know what's going to come next. So you try to sort of hide that as much as you can and really only give that away on contact and not before.